There was the longest pause, you guys. Good morning. I was about ready to start humming the Jeopardy music to get the video to start. Because it was like connecting.
Trying.
So, welcome to Natique in Elk Grove, California, and NatiqueYarns.com, coming to you live on this beautiful spring Thursday. It's only supposed to be a little hot today, so we'll take it. We'll take a little hot versus, oh my gosh, why?
Right.
Why already?
It's coming.
Well, we already had like 95 the other day. And
I know.
Like, what? No.
That was no fun.
A little too early for the 95. That should wait till June.
Please.
May should not be over 90.
No.
This is a made-up rule that nature should follow.
Every Californian has.
It's a made-up rule that nature should follow because we said so. Like,
yeah.
Is that so hard?
Right, Patty Palmer?
Thank you, Patty.
It is beyond stunning.
I was more jealous yesterday that Susan's was dry already because I wanted to wear mine than I was that she finished hers first. I thought she'd finish hers days ahead of mine. The fact that I kept up with her neck and neckish, that was pretty good. Like, that is an achievement in and of itself because that one knits in her sleep. Pretty sure.
Karen and I might have to have a challenge.
Yes, you guys should do a challenge because you're both Speedy Gonzalez knitters.
Yep, for that, Karen. I know you're on.
You guys could do that.
The one I was looking at? Yeah, for sure.
I feel like she would do that one.
I think so.
It's an easy cowl. Yay! Susan and Karen race next.
Yay! Okay, I'm casting on tonight, Karen. You better stop by.
Come get yarn. She said possibly. No, you're doing it.
Yeah, you'll like it. Maybe.
She'll finish it tonight. You should probably cast on your break if you have
right.
a chance. I feel like this is the hierarchy of speed knitting in our store. There's Karen, Susan, and a boss lady. And boss lady's only because she has no spare time to speak of.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of it comes down to who has the most knitting time. Sorry, Karen, you clearly have more free time than the rest of us.
Yes.
Somebody needs to do something about that.
No.
No, they don't.
No.
Okay, so for our grand prize this time, we have so many goodies I don't even know how to get them like all in.
Right?
Like all in the picture.
I think we got it.
Out 3 patterns. There we go. All right, we're making progress. 3 patterns, 1 skein, a project bag, sticker, stitch markers, and washi tape. That's a pretty epic grand prize right there that, is in the category of
awesome.
Anna wants to know why employees are not eligible. So you have the assigned pooling colorway called Bollywood from Dream in Color on their Smooshy Cashmere base, which is a scrumptiously soft cashmere blend. 70% superwash merino, 20% cashmere, 10% nylon. 3 of our assigned pooling designs that you could choose to make with that skein. A project bag all the way from Biene Aimee, a matching sticker, and then some really fun washi tape that you can use to like mark your place on your pattern. Then a set of our super popular rainbow stitch markers. This is a set of 16 markers. This is the small size, which fits up to a US 8 needle. So all of these goodies are included in the grand prize, and how you get entered into the drawing is every time you make a purchase any time this month. So you have all the way through the 31st of May to gain entries. And we'll get you 1 entry per purchase. So if you purchase 3 times, you get 3 entries. If you purchase 10 times, you get 10 entries. And it includes purchases made here in person, online at NatiqueYarns.com, and even over the phone with us. Basically, every time you check out is going to count.
Getting lots of love those markers.
You guys are active this morning. I like
And
it.
I can't get over how beautiful your shawl is. It's like staring at me in the camera. What?
Lisa Frank for grown-ups.
Okay. I just like the movement, the way the feather and fan part goes over your shoulder.
Yeah, I was going to wear it cowboy cowled this morning, but my neck was getting hot, so we opted for the just clasp it in the front and throw it over the shoulders method, because
Oh my God.
it was already too hot in here. Like, I'm like, no, get it off me. This is beautiful, lusciously soft yarn, but I'm warm.
I might need to make a second one.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Iris has made like 6 now. I'm like,
Are you
maybe I
wow.
might be exaggerating, but I know it's at least 3.
That's insane.
And I'm like, you need less knitting time too, apparently.
Right? It's a fast project, but geez.
Yeah, this is what we did it in like 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah, just about, yeah.
It was a little intense / insane.
At times,
There's
yeah.
something wrong with us.
No, we just,
We'll do that again
there's
soon.
nothing wrong with us. Nothing at all. Moving on.
Okay, so for the daily prize that we get to give away today, we have 1 skein of a new color of Cumulus Dappled. This one, I don't know, because this was a giveaway skein, it doesn't actually say the color name on it, so that's a surprise. But it's this beautiful kind of spring colors. It reminds me of like going to the boardwalk kind of color palette. Kind
of a carnival in a skein.
But not the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple kind of carnival. Like not the Crayola crayon wheel carnival. It's upscale carnival. That's why I went with boardwalk. It's a little less.
Yeah, okay.
Little less cheesy of a event.
I'm just picturing the carnival in our favorite movie. So fluffy. When they're doing the...
I don't have the carnival pictured all that well.
That's when she gets the fluffy unicorn.
I mean, I can picture the unicorn scene, but not the whole carnival.
Okay,
You know?
I watch it a lot.
I clearly need to rewatch some movies a few dozen times, because Susan remembers all these details, and then she's like, "What?
Why don't you
why
get
do
it?
Not remember that." I'm like, "Because I only watched it once,
Sacrilege.
maybe twice.
Terrible.
Certainly not the 300 times that you have." Anyways, we have paired this gorgeous skein of Cumulus Dappled with Danielle's pattern, the Homegrown Cowl, which is this really fun pattern with diagonal columns of eyelets and these little slip stitch ladders that go in front of your work, so you get a little play of texture and lace. Very fun project to learn something new without being too crazy.
Nathalie, if we can track down the color, I can post it in the collective, but it does not tell us the color name.
I'm grabbing it.
Oh, isn't she sneaky?
It is color 137, Cape Town.
Those of you that sadly won't win, you can purchase the pattern on Ravelry, and then you don't have to wait for the next drawing of this pattern.
Yes, because there will be 1 lucky winner for the daily drawing, and how you get entered into the daily drawings is by interacting with the video. So today's winner will be determined off of yesterday's interactions. Your entries today will go into tomorrow's drawing. So if you react with any of these lovelies down here, then you're going to get 1 entry per reaction. It's like my bubble stopped working for a second there. Then if you comment on the video, you can go the easy way of the pre-made prompts of like, good morning. That's going to get you 5 entries per comment. And then if you want the most entries for the least amount of effort, you can share to your friends, share to your stories, and then just come back to that day's video and comment shared to and where. And you'll get 11 entries per share. Alright, so then we will come over to our handy dandy comment picker and see who today's lucky winner is.
I was like, go mouse, move. It was slow. Beverly Reiser, congratulations. You are not local, though we would love to see you if you came in. Next time you make a purchase, let us know in the notes that you have a prize, and we will get it from the cabinet and put it in your package. If you win and you are local, let us know next time you come in that you have a prize and we will get it from the cabinet. I love this class supply set. You get a whole bunch of markers, some scissors, our rainbow markers, large and small, tape measure,
all the essentials.
Love that tape measure. It's squishy, which I like to just hold it and go squish, 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 because it's must be a texture thing, huh?
You know, I think a lot of knitting and crochet supplies are kind of like fidget spinners.
That they are, yes.
You just want to play with them.
Yes, makes it much more fun. Oh, those that missed yesterday's video, we got more of the joy of knitting, needles, words. I was thinking I can't open this one-handed. And then I doubled my words.
All right, let me get the link pinned here. And then we can talk about the amazingness that we have for you all today.
My God, your comments are so fast I can't read them on the phone.
Oh,
That's awesome.
I closed one of my tabs that I hadn't linked. Oh well.
Oh no.
Susan will end up linking it in the collective later.
Yep, I'll find it.
Because I'm like, and it's gone. That's the problem when they get too small. The X is very, very
It's very
easy to
close. Yeah.
get. And there's no like, abort. Oh wait, there might be a recently closed tabs thing.
Yeah, just go back into your viewing history.
Oh, yep, down here. Recently closed tabs
Yay.
history page for the win. Got it. I was trying to pop some links in here in advance.
We're going to have to catch up on comments. I can't keep up with them.
Sorry. As I'm throwing a bunch in there too to mess it
Yeah,
up.
I just stopped trying to follow them. It's fast. Oh, see, every time I go to look, you guys post again. That's awesome.
I want to kill Facebook sometimes.
Sometimes.
Because it wants to turn things into tagging that is
Oh,
not,
I know.
like, don't tag that.
Every time I tag Froggy Kisses, I get Froggy Hershey's Kisses. I'm like, no, because it tags off the word kisses.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not liking Hershey's.
Right? You're like, no.
I have to go back and edit. I'm like, really?
Yeah, mine always tries to tag people. So it was like, you know, it ended with Bridge. It wants to
Yeah.
tag my friend Bridget. And I'm like, nope.
No.
Nope, I want to keep the link exactly as it is. Facebook, we need to have words.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know which one to start with.
Do that one.
The Shujin has spoken. I'm taking them out.
The Shujin likes this one. I like the other one too, but this one I'm like, OMG.
Right? So, you guys know that Alexandra was just here, and you may have missed it. So, we did bring in one of our favorite things that she had with her, which is this gorgeous, amazing rainbow mini skein pack.
Embrace the rainbow. I read it as enable.
This has 10 mini skeins that are 70% superwash merino, 20% yak, 10% nylon, and they're 87 yards per mini skein. So that gives you 870 yards in the entire pack. This is the base that we all know as Black Butte. It is fingering weight, and it is lusciously soft amazingness. I would say equivalently soft to cashmere, but yak gives everything this nice, rich, dark tone to it because it is naturally kind of a taupe gray-brown. So this is the undyed color, which then takes the gorgeous rainbow and tones it down a little bit. You've got kind of more of the violet to indigo to like a navy cobalt blue, turquoise, lime green, goldenrod, pumpkin orange, kind of a cranberry red, an orchid red violet, and then more of a ultraviolet kind of purple. And I love this because the way the rainbow lays out, if you decided, no, I want all the purples on this end, you could easily kind of mix them up and shift your gradient a little bit.
I need to see. Does it go that way?
That would work too. It's
Not
a
as
little
well.
more
This is-
purpley,
yeah.
like it goes a little better in between these two, but I love that you could like shift your purples around. I mean, this one could even go over here.
That's where. That's
No, I
not where.
totally
You're
switched
right.
these
You're
two
right.
purples. So you can play with your rainbow too. You don't have to do it exactly like it came in the pack. You can throw them in a bag and make it random.
I need this set on my desk so I can always have a handy rainbow reference because I'm rainbow challenged.
We can fix that.
We've tried.
No, we're gonna get you like a color wheel that lives on your desk.
I have a little pin. I should bring that to my desk instead of by my chair.
I think we have a color wheel somewhere. So
My pin is a color wheel one.
yeah,
It spins. It's
but
a good fidget
more
too.
elaborate.
Well, yeah.
I want you to have an elaborate one.
Okay, thank you.
So that when I pull out things like cornflower, you're like, what the heck is that? Where does that go in the rainbow?
Right? You guys, if you don't know, I am very challenged in rainbow order.
Only because you keep saying it.
Okay, I'm trying to get better.
Okay, this one is a fun shawl you could do with these minis. You basically would just alternate colors for every stripe. And you do have enough yardage to make the shawl just with the mini skein pack. This is Rockin' Rose by Martina Bem. It has that fun, like, almost boomerang shawl shape, but it's going to have, like, a decreased line down the middle here. That, because you can see how the points start to, like, disappear down because it's slowly decreasing some of that back out as you're increasing some of it in.
I love that pattern.
It's super cute. And it looks like even though it's basically garter stitch, because you've got the increase and decrease of the chevrons, it's going to keep, and the color changing, like that's going to keep you engaged and make it fun. And this, see, right? We're right there on the yardage for, like, I would do the small size just to play it safe because
Yeah.
that 5 yards could be a problem. So go for the 853 size, which is the small. Then we've got a fun and easy, this could be a scarf or a cowl. You could easily join the ends together. This is just stockinette stitch chevrons done in the round.
Oh, it's in the round?
I think so. It looks like it. Because I don't ever see
awesome,
any purl
yeah.
side. I mean, they could
Very
just
cool.
have the pictures well staged that you just never see the purl side, but I think it's done in the round.
Yeah.
And they say 1,500 yards because they made it, like, ridiculously long, but you could easily get a scarf out of 110 Skein mini pack because theirs is, like, 75 inches long.
Yeah, that's a lot long.
Or,
Love this one.
yeah, I fell in love with this one this morning. Positive Thinking.
Might be in my library already.
It's a little, like, kind of faded, blended garter stitch stripes. Then you start mixing in the colors with a contrast color to do this beautiful mosaic pattern that shifts, like, it shifts patterns because you've got, like, this little, like, plus sign design up here, and then it's more of just, like, dashes down in these two sections, and then back to the plus signs again down here, and then some quick little stripes to use up the last of each color. And that would be 1 pack and 1 full skein of something like the back view. So you could do that.
Ta-da! Yep, this is one of my favorite sets.
Yeah, Darla. Oh, heck, buy 2 sets.
I know, right?
Now you could make your life even more amazing.
I'm like,
Trying not to mix them up as I move
right.
them.
But wait, there's more.
Could make your rainbow life more amazing by getting both packs. Sorry, that was very crinkly.
I'm hiding it. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Bam.
So this is the Rainbow Bright pack. The other was Rainbow Sky. Rainbow Bright is also fingering weight, but it is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. These have just a skosh more yardage per skein at 92 yards per mini. So you still get the same 10 gorgeous colors of the rainbow, but you can see they come out quite a bit different because you don't have that gray tone to it. So you get more of like a crimson red, a lemon yellow. Like the colors are all much, much brighter because the background yarn was white in this case instead of the taupe gray of the black bee.
I'll take one of each, please.
Right? And there are so many projects that you can do out of mini skeins. This is Emma's dried flowers. This is another one where they used a contrast color basically in between each feather and fan stripe. This one might be a better picture. Yeah, there we go. So like this one, they had the lavender in between all their shades, but you're basically just changing colors every stripe to give you this gorgeousness. And you can see nice big shawl. Totally going to be one of those that if you run out and can only make it to here, still plenty of shawl.
Yes.
But if you have one pack and one full skein, you have more than enough. Because it's 900 to 1100 yards.
This rainbow one is 920?
Yeah, this one, the bright is 920 and the sky is 870. So you get 50 more yards in the brights. Apparently yak is a heavier fiber. Then, if you want just kind of easy therapy knitting, we have this fade to black scarf where they did a bunch of minis and then a full skein of, they did like a charcoal gray, but it's just kind of like random-ish stripes of your mini skein colors. And it's done in a way that like you're not going to have a bajillion ends to weave in, because you would do like while you're doing the pink and orange, you're going to be carrying the pink while you're knitting the orange, and the orange while you're knitting the pink. You're just going to carry it up the side so that you're not cutting that color until you're done with striping that color entirely.
So only 2 ends per color.
Yes, because no one wants to weave in 11 ends. That's when you bring it to Susan. She's shaking her head.
I like no one wants to do that, but I will do it for you.
So that is the fade to black scarf. I'm going to check this box because all designers should let yarn stores sell their patterns for them.
For sure, they'd sell more.
And then this is actually the shawl that these mini skein packs were originally created for. This is the Rainbow Bridge shawl. It's this kind of funky boomerang leaf shape. It's got like one big chevron down the middle and different lace patterns. You've got like mesh lace in the middle of stockinette, all mesh, eyelets on either side of stockinette, all eyelets, eyelet stripes.
I think I've done 2 of these.
Like, it's got just enough going on to keep you from getting bored, and then everywhere that you see the speckle, you would get a main color like a skein of the Black Butte to be able to make it. And in case that wasn't enough mini skein gorgeousness for you, I have more.
Okay.
We also have some mini skein amazingness from Anzula. I'll just start with the rainbow because it just makes sense since we just did 2 other rainbows. These are the Squishy Skeinette mini skein packs. There are 8 mini skeins in these. They are 67 yards each, and they are, the fiber content is under the sticker, 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon, because you guys know we're going to order you the stuff with cashmere in it because it's just that much softer, and 10% makes an amazing difference. So this gorgeous rainbow colorway is Madam, which is this gorgeous burgundy color. One red shoe is the bright crimson. Rust. Curry, this gorgeous sunflower yellow. Clover is a nice spring green. Aqua, which is this kind of muted turquoise. Chiva, which is kind of a cornflower blue, and then violet, which I should post some pictures of the irises from when I was at Fran's house. That is an iris spot right there. So these are 8 mini skeins per pack. Figured we might as well kick it off with the rainbow. Then we'll go into one for the oceany people. This one is called Ocean Blues. It starts with, I'm going to go backwards, Aqua, into Blanche, then Lottie starts to get a lot more green, Alice, which is this gorgeous soft sky blue, Birdie, Chiva, Blueberry, and this gorgeous rich navy indigo of Storm, which is, every time I read Storm, it makes me think of Storm from X-Men.
Oh, right.
Literally in my women's group, we just did, like, the icebreaker question was, what's your favorite female superhero? And they only listed, like, 3 that you were supposed to pick from, and I'm like, I'm going off book, because I don't do normal superheroes. I like the X-Men. And of the, like, mainstream ones that they listed, Wonder Woman wasn't even one of them. I'm
really?
Like, how do you leave out Wonder Woman? Like,
wow.
What? It was very strange. They had Black Widow, Captain Marvel, and Superwoman. And I'm like, 2 of those I didn't even... One I thought was a bad guy. One I thought was a man, and... So I was like, well...
You need to watch more movies of the right kind.
I do not watch a lot of superhero movies and do not know what I'm talking about.
It is time to start.
Or not.
Just skip the Hulk. Start after the Hulk set.
I know there's a She-Hulk, though.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay, here is a different rainbow bridge shawl. This one's right up my alley because this whole middle portion is brioche. This is by Lavagna Patricella. So you're doing it again with a main color mixed in there. I want a picture.
Oh,
there
wow.
we go, where you can see the brioche lines kind of stand out really well in there. And then you stripe your colors with a little bit of eyelets at the end. So this might be outdoor pictures. Much better lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're talking.
Oh, wow.
So you've got those beautiful lines in there from the brioche. Then you've got some eyelets and garter stitch. And there must be some short rows in this section because note how the eyelets are all really close together on this edge and then not so much on this side.
You do the brioche, I'll do the bottom.
Well, good. You do the part where it's 4,000 stitches and
I'd love
ready
that.
to move on. Like, fair trade. I do the fun part, shorter row part. You do the longer row part.
I'll do the longer short row part.
Exactly. Then we have this sweater that Danielle linked this morning. I was like, well, we can't not talk about this. The Rainbow Ring sweater, a new one by Stephen West. This one is done with mini skeins and a contrast color. And I like the texture difference. Like, the gray is all reverse stockinette, and the colors are all stockinette. So you're getting, like, a subtle texture. There's clearly some short row shaping in the neck because it's much higher up here in the back than in the front, which just makes it sit so much more flattering on your body. And because you're constantly shifting colors and the colors are shifting up and down, you're not really getting that whole horizontal stripes issue. It has 9 sizes from a 32 to a 64. And of your main color, which I believe would be your gray, you need like 2 to 4 skeins of most fingering weight yarns and basically 1 to 2 packs of your minis, which is not bad at all.
Scroll a little bit. There's a picture I want to see.
Wait,
Bring it down.
You're down?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
am I down?
There, that one.
I'm like, your down and my down are not the
Yeah,
same.
no,
That
you
was
can,
up.
that was not, you can see the short rows right there.
Little garter stitch short rows. I thought you wanted to see it just because of how the yarn was laid out around the sweater.
Well, that's
really
bonus, yeah.
All right, let me show you guys some more colors of the mini skein packs. Hopefully get my computer to cooperate with me.
Camera person is too hot. Why does that happen?
I don't know. It's a very, holding your arms up is a very heat-inducing gig.
Apparently.
All right, we have Sweater Weather that starts with this gorgeous mulberry color on the end known as Vixen. Then we have kind of like a slightly taupe rust orange called Cedar Wood. That gorgeous burgundy red called Madam. Black cherry. Rust, that really rich like fall orange. Cocoa, which is definitely kind of a milk chocolate color. Maiden, which is this gorgeous rosy pink red. And Plum, which is like a soft red violet. So that's a very like kind of fall palette. I like doing that because you can see all the colors mixed together a little more that way.
Beverly had a question.
Let me see. Yes, you can use the rainbow kits for that sweater. It's basically just every stripe you're changing colors. Both of these mini skein packs, the Alexandra ones and the Anzula ones, are fingering weight, so they're interchangeable amongst all these projects. I just sorted the projects this morning based on how many colors they called for.
This one is Anzula. The other set is Alexandra, The Art of Yarn.
There's the little Anzula logo.
If you put in squishy, it will bring this one up.
You can also, I linked to the mini skein search on our page, which will show both of these kits and a few other items that also happen to have mini skeins in the title. So you can search mini skeins as well to find them. I'm going to scooch these up so that you don't have to reach for it. This is the Red Wine pack, which starts with Lenore, this gorgeous plummy purple. Vixen, that's more of that cranberry wine. Madam, that beautiful burgundy red. This little bit deeper burgundy of black cherry. Prudence, which is this gorgeous orchidy purple. Plum. Victoria, which is a beautiful indigo. And Fiona, which is this like French navy gray with a touch of purple.
I've given up trying to think what color name you're going to use because I'm like, nope, this one's beyond me.
Sometimes I go a little rogue.
Yeah. French navy, what?
French navy with a touch of purple.
I don't know what French navy looks like. I'm going to have to
It's kind of a
do some
deeper
research.
gray navy. It's more like your shirt.
Oh, okay.
All right, this one, if you watched our videos during Alexandra's trunk show, you saw this knitted up in one of the Black Butte mini skein packs. This is Cowl of Mini Colors. Lots of just stockinette and then little eyelet garter ridges. It is that cowboy cowl shape that's shorter at the back than it is at the front, but it's one that definitely has some wiggle room for pulling over your shoulders.
I did this one. Mine was in a
self
ombre. Yeah. But
it's originally written for 8 colors, so it pairs perfectly with the Anzula minis.
Nice. I could easily knit more of this pattern.
Right?
This is fun.
Then this is a fun one, The Joker and the Thief by Melanie Berg. This is another one where you would pair your minis with a full skein. But I mean, just look how gorgeous it is. It switches from the garter stitch being the mini skeins to these cute little shells in between being the mini skeins. Like, it swaps places about halfway through, so you get that really fun contrast between light and dark. Oh, they're not shells, they're little
oh, is it that? Yeah,
stitches.
I thought maybe they were like the Sunspotter shawl section.
That's what I was thinking, but
But yay, not.
Crosshatch stitches.
Very
No
fun.
short rows. Alright, I got one more kit and then a couple more patterns to show you guys. This is the gorgeous, like, this should be called Orchids, but it's called Sugar Plum. This starts with, ironically, the colorway called Orchid, though. Then we have Ballerina, this beautiful, soft, dusty rose. Rosebud, which is a softer, like, ballet pink. Bubblegum, very accurately named. Irene, which is this really super soft lilac. Prudence, which is more of like a red violet. Plum, which starts to get a little bit more of that burgundy tone in it. And then Black Cherry, which is that gorgeous, rich, deep plum red. That's all the beautiful colors of the Squishy Skeinettes by Anzula. And then a couple other projects that you can do. This one is, I thought this one was crochet when I clicked on it, and it's not. It's knit.
Oh, wow.
This is Peru by Susie Howman. But basically they just did like maybe 4 rows and then changed colors and just kept repeating their color sequence throughout. But yeah, I really would have sworn that this was
Yeah, from a distance,
crochet.
It definitely looks it.
So if you do, like, if you guys want to crochet one, just find I'll try to find one to link in the collectif later, but like a granite stitch crochet shawl would give you this same look. This is one of those I really want, because they used a fuzzy yarn. I really want to download the pattern just to figure out what they did.
Right? Is it a...
I think their knit below is like how my Homegrown Cowl is that we just did. I feel like it's a knit below technique. But that one is very tricksy. Then we have the Lakeside Shawl, originally done for 2 colors, but it would be so fun to pick like these stripes and do your mini skeins within one of the stripe sections, because you'd get a really cool effect with the fact that it starts with this square in the middle and then branches off. And that one uses about 1,300 yards, so you could do like probably 2 full skeins and then 1 mini skein pack.
I'm like going through what can I do? What can I use for that one? Because
Like cheesecloth.
yeah, that one's been in my head for since I found it the other day.
Her fingers are like twitching to cast on over there. Like, let's go.
I'm like, I could use this and I could use that. Yeah. Just have to add to my stash, right?
Right? I mean, that's what we all have to do. Sorry, darling. Apparently I got Jimi Hendrix stuck in my head. So I'll bring back the other minis. For a quick little recap, we have the Alexandra Rainbow Mini Packs in the Rainbow Sky, which is on the Black Butte base. Then we have the Rainbow Bright on more of what would be considered a sock yarn base, superwash and nylon. We have the Black Butte skein to hold it all together. And then the Anzula Squishy Skeinettes.
I know. Beverly, we all want to knit faster.
None of us can knit fast enough. That's why collecting yarn and knitting or crocheting with it are two totally separate hobbies.
Don't forget collecting patterns.
I don't do that.
I do.
So I do forget about that one.
I definitely collect patterns.
I just add them to my favorites. I'm like, that was cute. Favorite.
Well, I do that too, but sometimes I go on a buying spree and...
Oh, I gotta save money for yarn.
I know, but I have a problem. I admit it.
You do have a pattern problem. You don't have a yarn problem, but you have a pattern problem.
Oh, I have a yarn problem too.
No, it's never a problem.
True. I have yarn lovelies.
Right? Like you just have beautifulness in your life. All right, so we are going to pop over to the What We Are Wearing segment, because I know if I resist talking to you guys about this any longer, some of you are going to burst, because I keep seeing comments.
I know, right?
About like, so your shawl. So this is the Wavy Gardens Revisited Knit Along that is coming up from Art Yarns. This is the one that takes 2 skeins of Silky Twist from Art Yarns. We do have kits put together, or you can choose 2 kits of your own. We do have a knit along class coming up to help you with some of the techniques in the project, but it is this really fun, nice, big triangle shawl that only takes 2 skeins. That's 400
I know, it's
yards.
amazing. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that.
The combo of electric slide and a charcoal gray. Because you guys know me, I can't resist the neon rainbows.
And
look, I can't even.
I know it's
hold it tip to tip. Can you believe this is only 2 skeins, you guys?
No.
2 skeins.
Oh, I did it, but no.
Yeah, I was gonna have it on like this morning, but it was too hot. But see, so you can wear it different ways. I can manage the rest of the video without melting, I think. I think. So you can cowboy cowl it, you can wear it around your shoulders. It's versatile because it's not a small shawl.
Yes.
All right, I am going to turn this around to show you guys what Susan is wearing. And, you know, maybe go a little slowly over all these beautiful mini skein packs.
Yeah, really slow, I can't.
Because why would you not want to drool over all of these again? I'm really thinking this middle one of the Sweater Weather with Black
yes.
Butte would be so pretty in like that Joker and the Thief shawl.
Right?
Speaking of mini skeins.
Mini Skein Merriment is what this one is called. Where'd my tag go? There it is. Mini Skein Merriment. And this one is, I believe it was 10.
It was 10 minis.
10
It says so on the
10
tag
mini
even.
skeins, So, oh good. So this is a nice big boomerang. So a mini skein pack and 1 solid skein. And it's just garter stitch, so
Therapy knitting.
yeah, but you get to keep changing colors, and yeah, there's a lot of ends on this one. There's no getting around that one, but you just do them like every time you have 3 colors done, do the previous 2, weave those in, and then it's not quite as bad, because if you leave them to the end, not happy.
That's when they come in here to be blocked and they still have all the ends.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, do you want to pay us to weave in your ends too? And they're like, yes.
Yes, I do.
But it's funny, people always kind of look at me. I'm a little embarrassed to say yes, but yes, please. Please weave them in. Save me from myself.
We will do it.
And we will. Alright, you guys, that is going to be it. We will go pull your orders for your mini skein obsession. And get ready to open the boutique this morning. And we have a machine knitting class coming up at noon, so we've got to get prepped for that too. So we'll see you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.